So first things first. Okay, you can't see my light. This is a pretty broke setup, if you ask me. Hi, and welcome to Broke and Bougie. Today, I had this beautiful brainchild, and I wanted to share it with you. But guess what? My beautiful brainchild happened after I did my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna walk you through it as best I can. Today I'm starting a series called Lookbook, where I'm going to take a bougie palette and make as many looks with it as I possibly can, because I understand that when you shell out $52 for a palette, you ain't gonna be getting a new palette for a while. So you gotta make that work for you. And so I'm gonna take you with me on my adventure down my lookbook rabbit hole. And today we are starting with a real doozy. You already know because of the title. But today we are starting with Blood Sugar, baby. And I know I'm a little behind the curve, alright? I know Jeffree Star just launched Blue Blood, and it's beautiful, but your girl had to save some change to get Blood Sugar in the first place, and then it was out of stock everywhere. I just got this in my hands yesterday, and it feels so good. It is made with vegan leather, and it smells really nice. I thought it would smell like just straight plastic, but it's nice. And it's closed with this hinge situation here, and these aren't cheap. It swings open nicely. And if y'all are late to the game like me and you haven't seen what's in this beauty, let me show you. Are we loving this? To be fair, I'm a red girl. I love red. If y'all have seen Jenna Marble's video where she talks about what your nails mean, she says, when you have red nails, it means my nails are red, and my shoes are red, and my lips are red, and my purse is red, and I like red. Can you tell I like red? And that just resonated with me at a deep spiritual level, because I like red. So this palette is just everything to me. We have these beautiful, oh my god, hi. You can see me in the monitor. We have this beautiful brown shade situation going on up here. We have these kind of salmon-y pinks, and then we get into hot pink and hot purple, and then the delicious candy apple reds. I saw this palette and I just knew that it would speak to me, and it spoke to a lot of people. So I wanted to see how many looks I could come up with. So everything I own is either a broke buy or a bougie buy, and I will let you know about how much they are and if they're still available and all that kind of stuff, because your girl is trying to use up everything she has. So if some of them aren't available, I'm sorry, but I can give you other recommendations to kind of replace it, and if you have some of these shades and things, you can make it work, I promise. So what I do in the morning is kind of an abbreviated version of my full face, because we can't be bothered to do a full face all the time, you know? We got places to be and things to do. So what I do is I start with a brow, and I have it in front of me somewhere. Aha! I have my brow pencil. This is from NYX. It is the Eyebrow Powder Pencil Crayon Poudre pour Souris. Sorry, we don't need French up in here. It's a sharpened pencil, and it comes with a nice spoolie at the end. It doesn't fall off like the Anastasia spoolie, because girl, everybody was telling me get the Anastasia, oh shoot, what is it called? Brow Wiz. The Anastasia Brow Wiz. So I got it, and it was hype because the little tiny tip was so small, and then I was brushing my brows and the spoolie snapped off. And I was like, are you kidding me? I paid over $20 for this pencil where the spoolie snaps off. So this spoolie is stable, and I'm not sure if there's anything that makes a spoolie really special, but it works fine. It works fine for me. So I went into my brow and just filled in a little bit. You can kind of see it's not maybe my best color, so next time I get a brow pencil, I'm gonna make sure it matches, because I have like a cool tone, deep brow, And when they make lighter browns, they tend to be reddish, and that doesn't work for me. All right? It just doesn't work. So you can rest assured that I'll tell you about this pencil when I get it. All right? But we still got a fair amount of pencil to go before your girl can get another one, because we broke on this channel. Next, I went in with my trusty Tarte Shape Tape. This is a bougie buy. It's expensive. I want to say it's like $40. It's expensive. But girl, it is worth it. I have chronic dark circles, but you would never know because of this amazing concealer. So what I do when I do my concealer is I will just pat it on with my finger, because the heat of your finger will help the cream blend in a little better than like a beauty blender. Bobbi Brown told me, all right? And Bobbi Brown is Lord. And then I set it with my Broke by Rimmel Stay Matte. It works pretty well. It doesn't do anything especially wonderful. Like the Coty Airspun is a really good alternative, but your girl's so white. And actually even the translucent will give me a little bit of color, and I'm not about that demarcation line. So I've been using the Rimmel in transparent, and it works pretty well. It does its job. It's good. Next, I went right for the eyes. Now this is another real bougie buy, and I just want to take a minute and kind of explain how I have both broke items and bougie items, because I'm a big believer that things that are worth investing in, eyes, because I am somebody, the eyes are my favorite part of makeup. I always want to do a very like articulate, nuanced look. And you can't really get that with a lot of cheaper eyeshadows or without a good primer. So for my eyes, I go in with my MAC paint pot in soft ochre. I think I'm going to pick up Painterly next time because it's a little more pale. So this lays down a really good base. Put this on and I just blend it in with my finger. The heat of your fingers with creams is really good. And then, oh mama, we went right in for the kill. So from Blood Sugar, I took Glucose, which is a beautiful matte white, and I laid it down all over the lid. And I know that a lot of makeup artists say that you shouldn't lay something down over the whole lid and that it blends better if you are brave and just go right in with your colors on your primer. But I'm not there spiritually yet, okay? I need the safety barrier of knowing I have a soft white on my lid first. So I go in with Glucose. Then I went in with this beautiful transition cake mix. Then I went in with this beautiful transition shade cake mix and just put that in my crease. Now you'll notice Mama's got hooded eyes. Well, maybe you can't notice because I did such a good job on my makeup. But let me show you, all right? Where this crease is, this whole thing is extra skin. So when I do my crease shade, I'll show you later, I wanted to do a lovely red in the crease. So I went in with Fresh Meat and just blended that all in the crease. So buttery. Oh! And then I really love to kind of work, oh, what's it called? Root canal. I really like to work root canal in and around my crease. And I kind of, today I pulled it down kind of for a haloed effect in here. If you compare to Anastasia Beverly Hills metallics, those are really buttery and really pigmented, and you dip your finger right in and you just get like, well, maybe not half the pan, but you know what I'm saying. You can just dip it right in and pack it on there and it's all good. So maybe that's actually kind of better for this because you're not wasting product, but you do kind of have to dip in a couple times with your finger to really pack it on. And then I went in my inner corner again with Glucose just to kind of brighten things up. And then also, on the other hand, I went in with intravenous into my crease just to kind of darken up Fresh Meat because Mama's got hooded lids and I want them to shrink back into my body and just look really dark and shadowed and not like fleshy lids, which is what they are. I'm gonna try another one tomorrow. I'm not sure what I want to do tomorrow. I think I kind of want to go back into the brown smoky section up in here. I have to do a pop of color because we are all about color on Broke and Bougie. Take care, and I'll see you around. Bye. And that was my eye look that I did with blood sugar. Now you might be wondering, Katie, what is this beautiful brown nude that you have? Well, it comes in this beautiful box from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Ah! And it's like velvety soft to touch. So I'm gonna open her up. If she'll let me. I'm gonna open her up. And here we have the lipsticks. They're in a mini size. I'm still deciding how I feel about this formula because it's very thin, it's not very sticky, and it lasts a long time. It's not as long lasting as my Maybelline though, I'll tell you that. But the shade on my lips right now is Family Jewels, and it's this beautiful brown pinky nude, and I'm living for it. And that was how I did today's look. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see where the mood takes me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I appreciate whatever you're going through right now in your life. Makeup makes it better. It's okay.